wanted to share this build I made. I like to call it Scorched Earth, and I haven't really seen it anywhere yet. No videos or posts really, so I like it a lot, and I figured I'd make a video just to share some stuff about it. It basically relies on a single massive fireball proliferating burning damage, a buttload of burning damage to everything. And the way it does this is I use Searing Touch. I have a 5-link Searing Touch. I have Fireball, which is 20 quality, which gives me another 30% chance to ignite, and that's pretty much where almost all of my ignite chance is coming, next to crit and flammability. Increased critical strikes gives me obviously a more percent chance to crit. I'm up to 20%, which is basically another 20% chance to burn things. Iron Will, since I have a buttload of strength, gives me 40% more spell damage. Concentrated effect, and although the DPS calculator on here doesn't reflect the actual DPS gain you get from concentrated effect, it is there. So you can see I took it off, and the DPS number stays the same. The amount of fire damage to each target stays the same. But you can test it out, and the damage does go up when you use it. It also shows you the little icon that it is attached to the fireball. And lastly, elemental proliferation. So that's how pretty much all my AoE works. So I use this for single target and AoE. And because this is a Searing Touch, both my fireball, elemental proliferation are increased. So that's just a nice little side thing there. My build, obviously a lot of life nodes, started from the Templar, elemental damage nodes, but the main source of damage is from Pyromaniac and these 2 additional burning damage nodes. So between all of these, it's another 80% burning damage, and since I'm using Searing Touch, I can also use Serpent Stance, since I'll be using Searing Touch pretty much forever. It gives me a huge boost to critical chance and multiplier. And I just picked up recently Whispers of Doom, which is 1 additional curse, and to get there you need Hexmaster. Curses never expire, and what this allows me to do is stack flammability and elemental weakness. So for 91% elemental damage reduction, and I don't know the exact details on the mechanics of enemies reducing their elemental resistances, but I remember reading somewhere that it's similar to how players operate, so they can be negative up to a certain degree. So this works really well for things that are resistant to fire, since that's pretty much my only source of damage. And I do have Temporal Chains as well, so a permanent Temporal Chains is pretty awesome for speedy bosses. And lastly, I'll just show you my gear real quick. My chest is pretty good, belt pretty good, and shoes pretty good, so I wouldn't say this build requires a whole bunch of gear to be sufficient, but it does need the Searing Touch, which is a huge boost to damage. So I will show you how this works in a map, and the map I have is a 68 map. Reflect 20% physical, don't need to worry about it, and patches of burning, like it even matters. So before I go in, I have ores I use. I did pick up Inner Force here, so another 30% to buff effects. I basically cheese my way into auras. I don't have enough mana to support all the auras I want, so I have the Covenant, which its only real purpose, let's be honest, is to cheese auras. So equip it, turn on Clarity, put my chest back on, Purity,
My mana is spent.
and Determination is what I use. So it leaves me with about 210 mana, and that's enough for a Molten Shell if I come across a big thing that just doesn't want to die. If I crit with a Molten Shell, it's over. The earth blows up. It's really fun to watch. So let's see. Hopefully I don't get a whole bunch of fire resist guys in here. What's great about this is since I can let the burning damage do all the damage, I can just keep moving, stay out of projectile, line of fire, and just melt everything. So I never get tired of seeing that. It's always fun watching stuff melt in front of me. And this is perfect. It's a good place to showcase just piles of slow zombies. I did have a chance to ignite before. That left me at like a calculated 90% chance to ignite. I just felt like it was overkill. So I'm about I guess like a 40 or 50% chance right now, so it's definitely bearable. Sometimes it gets me in sticky situations with, you know, not igniting things that are trying to kill me really fast. Ouch. There we go. I heard them, I didn't see them. Oh, they're there. So yeah, you can see that things just die really fast. So, this is a 68 map. I'm 71, so I don't have anything higher than 68, so this is what I'm showing. So let's see, there's a rare guy here. Good thing he's not immune curse. There he goes, he's dead. That's so much fun. So, I'm looking forward to when they add more fire damage spells to the game, if they ever add anything that's a higher single target damage than Fireball by any chance. This will really be able to expand into, you know, what that has to offer, if that's the case. Because as we know right now, there's really not a lot of spells that offer a build that has burning damage other than Fireball. Where's the rare guy here? Oh! 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 No! Jesus. Don't like Rose. He's dying though. Die! Ah! And that's that. So, that's my build. It's a lot of fun to me. Hopefully, other people can critique it, adopt it, whatever. But as I level it up here, I'll be heading down here, picking up Eldritch Battery, picking up the 60% crit strike for spells. Down here, might pick up Chaos Resist. These extra health nodes, I think I'm around level 83 when I pick these up. And then, you know, if I keep playing this, eventually just picking it more crit. Since health's good, but since I'm able to be so mobile while doing damage, I don't feel like I need as much health. So this is softcore. I don't have as much to worry about. I am trying to make a hardcore character with the same kind of build. But a little bit more difficult in hardcore since this doesn't really pick up towards until the later levels when you can pick up that extra burning damage and the what was it, Serpent Touch or whatever it was. I'm forgetting. Yeah, so that's my build. Hope you guys like it, and excuse me if I kind of stumbled through this. I usually don't make videos. Thanks.